Hey guys, Yourself Productions here. Today we're going to be talking about the masterpiece that is Skylanders Imaginators. Isn't it the best Skylanders game ever? It's not like overrated in any way. You know, even the small majority of the internet that doesn't like Skylanders, they even think it's good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it in any way. I mean, there are a few little flaws with it. What? No, I was kidding! Yeah, sorry, yeah, I was just talking about, Imaginators with, some Skylanders fans. Yeah, you know, we're all really great. Yeah, you know. Anyways, there's nothing wrong with it anyway. I mean, it's perfect. I mean, everyone thinks I should love Imaginators, so, you know, I'm just gonna throw my opinion, and I'm just gonna throw it out the window and just smile and agree. You know, I even made this video a while back saying that Superchargers is good, but, you know, my opinion should be like all the others. So, you know, Superchargers sucks, right? Because no one likes opinions that, you know, can point out flaws and maybe, like, make a game better in any way, right? You know, Superchargers sucks. You know, why, you might ask? I don't know, everybody else hates it, but I'm 100% sure that they have a valid reason, right? Ah! Hey guys, I'm Riel from Yourself Productions, and yeah, that was a sarcastic skit that I just did, in case you didn't catch on. And today we are going to be looking at one of the most overrated pieces of garbage in history, Skylanders Imaginators. Now you're probably asking yourself, why is it overrated? It's not garbage. It doesn't suck. You suck. Just hear me out for a bit. But first I'll talk about what I liked in Skylanders Imaginators. The creation crystals and the senseis. Those are really the only things, but I found that the creation crystals worked really well as a gimmick. It allowed you to make whatever kind of Skylander you wanted with a few limitations, but the senseis were also pretty fun too, and they had a unique design. But that's it, let's move on to what this video is really about. The levels were very bland. So bland, I don't even want to replay them. There were only like 2 levels I liked that I thought were really creative, but other than those, the levels are very that's just so bland. I'm not saying every Skylanders game had, like, every level was perfect, but at least every level was enjoyable. This one just feels rushed. The bosses. Usually, bosses are fun, and in this game, there is only one memorable boss, which is this monster thing. Other than that, I could barely remember the names of these guys. Did they even have names? I honestly don't care anymore. Let's look at the final boss. Compared to all of the other bosses, this boss lacks creativity. The style is just basically copying Dragon Ball for some reason, and not to mention it's just so easy. It sucks. That's all I have to say, it sucks. Like, why is it so bad? Why is it so bad in this game? Like, what the heck is wrong with Eon? Superchargers and all the other games before it had better animation for its cutscenes. So why is this one so terrible? Even the first game, which had terrible graphics, had better animation for its cutscenes. Imaginators is just so ugly. This story is one of the worst stories I've heard in my whole life. Nothing was enjoyable, nothing was funny, the writing was awful, it held back a lot of potential that it could have given with the lore. Chaos didn't even have a good motivation for being bad in this. I mean, it's not like the other Skylander games had, like, stories that were masterpieces or anything, but at least they got you into the game. This story is even worse when you compare it to Skylanders Superchargers. Let's compare them, shall we? In Skylanders Superchargers, you find out that Chaos has finally won and has taken over Skylands. Now, Chaos shut down the portals so you can't send the Skylanders back to help. Chaos has built a weapon that has the capability to completely destroy Skylands forever, and now it's up to you to send your Skylanders back to defeat Chaos. And that's Superchargers. Let's look at the Imaginator story. Chaos, found a helmet and it's making bad guys, and you need to help, defeat them with Imaginators, even though, like, other Skylanders could do it easily. RIDICULOUS! What I mean by the fourth wall stuff is when the characters in the game interact with you, and they make you a part of the story. And this is what I loved about the original Skylanders games, and it's what they excelled at. Here is how the first two games did it. Eon talks to you and basically just tells you that the Skylanders have been sent to you because of Chaos that banished them, and now you have to bring them back. Swap Force was also like that, but they added some new things for the interaction with you, like Chaos's mom being in the portal. And then Trap Team came along and made it amazing with that. The whole game included you, like, it included you the whole time. You had to use the portal to trap villains, and they even talked to you through the portal. It was really clever and unique. Now, Superchargers did less than Trap Team, but it was still cool. It went back to just being the whole only you can send them back thing, but they still did it pretty well. Now, Imaginators looked at that, and they completely threw it out the window. You know what your motivation is? Nothing. It's nothing. You only see Eon for 10 seconds. 7 seconds. Yes, I counted. It doesn't even make any sense. Why are all the Skylanders even in Skylands? I thought that the whole concept of Skylanders was that they couldn't go back to Skylands since they were banished. And that's why they need you to send them back. So then, why do they need you in this story? All the Skylanders are clearly there. The Senseis are even there. So why would you send them to me if they're already there? So why do you even need to create a bunch of Skylanders if the Senseis are there? They're clearly powerful enough to handle it on their own. What am I even doing here? You already do have a team of Skylanders there. So why are you asking me to do things in the levels when there's already a Skylander there? You're a Skylander, do it yourself. What am I doing that's different than you? You could do all of this yourself. I would just be making the mission longer. Wait, you could fly? So why don't you just fly through the whole level to get there faster instead of making me do all this stuff to slow you down? How am I supposed to even be a part of the story if I don't do crap?